In 2008, one of my good friends tried to convince me to play Team Fortress 2 with them. Foolishly at the time, I wasn't interested in the lighthearted and bright cartoony style of TF2. At the end of that year, I found the orange box on sale at a local Target and decided to give the online game a chance. 13 years and 2,150 hours later, I've still been hooked. Not only was playing with a lifelong friend motivation enough to keep the addiction going, but Valve built several interesting mechanics into the core of TF2 that kept the interaction with players unique and highly engaging. There hasn't really been a game like TF2 that values player input and individuality with the same level of polish or design since its creation.
At its core, TF2 encourages players to work as a team and accomplish goals together. There's 1,000 different ways to interact with both friendly and enemy players that doesn't involve killing or accomplishing map goals. For example, it's not uncommon to form a conga line with all of the players on a server during the warm-up phase before the round officially starts. With hundreds of unique voice lines, people have full-on conversations with each other solely through keyboard commands. Players can call out other people, encourage them, or in one of my favorite lines, challenge them to a melee fight. With subsequent updates, there have been a ton more ways added to interact with one another. High fives, playing rock, paper, scissors, fist bumping, dance-offs, and flipping players in the air are all things you can perform through special actions. With this massive volume of ways to interact with each other, it really makes each round a memorable experience that hasn't been replicated in any other online game. Over the years, Valve also added a ton of different ways to imprint your own cosmetic personality to each class. This may be somewhat of a controversial opinion, but I enjoy all of the wearable items and think it adds to the overall TF2 experience. Because obtaining hats is fairly easy to do and can be done without any real-world money, I feel that they have become a staple in the game's community. With the 3 different slots to stack items, you can have your own personal loadout that's unique to you. With the ability to repaint, change the name, and equip whatever description you want to them, there's an opportunity to personalize your classes to match your own playing style. What I find fascinating with this complexity is that people have the ability to establish personas around their favorite characters. Because there's so many different cosmetics in TF2, creators who make videos on YouTube and Twitch playing TF2 pride themselves in having their own custom clothing sets that set them apart from one another like a person's own thumbprint. Team Fortress 2 is my favorite game ever made. With the bot crisis back under somewhat of control, I've been ecstatic just to be able to get in whenever I want and enjoy a couple of rounds with my friends. I love this game dearly and hope to play it until the end of time. In almost every match, I laugh uncontrollably because of silly, high-paced action and have very fond memories of hopping on every night through my late teens. I'm happy that there have been a surge of new players and Valve has kept the current user base, so that people around the world have the same opportunity to enjoy Team Fortress 2 as much as I have for all these years. Valve has made a very unique game that over everything else appreciates its players and encourages people to express themselves through this well-made game.